Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is just going to be a quick mini Sainsbury's haul, and there's some Slimming World bits in here and then also a few like little bits for Daisy and homeware as well. So it's just a bonus video, so I hope you like it. So I didn't plan on filming this, so it's a bit of a bonus video, and it's just because I mentioned it on my Instagram, which is @CharlesTaylor, and I mentioned that we were like going to Sainsbury's today for a mooch and I was going to have a chill day, and a few people asked if I could share like what I'd got, and I thought it's probably just easier to put it in a video than like either in a photo or doing it one by one on there. So I thought I would just show you, and I got a few bits for Daisy. A couple of bits fell into my basket that are like home related, and then the rest is food, but some of the stuff is actually Slimming World stuff that I went there for like in particular. So I'll start with like the random bits that aren't food and then I'll get onto food afterwards. So sorry for the rustling of bags, and sorry like because there's no particular order to it, but the first thing I got is this, and it is a marble and wood chopping board, and I saw this and I love marble. Everybody loves marble. Who doesn't love marble? It's definitely in at the moment, but I loved the combination of this with the neutral like wood as well, which will go perfect in our kitchen, and I'm really determined to finish painting all of our kitchen cupboards this year. So I saw this and I just thought, I think you need to come home with me. And from memory, I believe that this was £18. It wasn't the cheapest thing in the world, but it wasn't actually that expensive considering. It's got little padded feet on the bottom so it doesn't scratch any surfaces, and I think this is one that's going to stay out on our island that we've got in our kitchen, so it will always be there so we can like chop on the go and whatever. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and it was like the first thing that caught my eye when we walked in, because our local Sainsbury's had a bit of a makeover, so it had to come home with me. Then the next thing I got was some books, which is flipping ridiculous really, because I'm such a bookworm. I cannot express to you how much I love books, but well, pretty much since becoming a mum, I've got to say I've really struggled to find the time to read, particularly when I've now started working for myself. I feel like when you work for yourself, every bit of spare time you feel like you should reinvest into what you do when you work, because you see it as like wasted time otherwise sometimes. I don't know if that's just me, but I've already got some that I need to read anyway. But I really want to get out of this whole watching crappy telly just because it's on at night, and like sitting on my phone, because I don't think it's very good for me, particularly when my job is online anyway. So I bought 2 new ones, and books these days, they cost nothing, and it's actually quite sad. I think they were like £3.99 each at Sainsbury's, but the RRP on the back is £7.99 each. And the first one is Dear Amy, and on the back it says, a local schoolgirl has been missing for weeks when Margot Lewis, agony aunt of the Dear Amy advice column, receives a letter. Dear Amy, I've been kidnapped by a strange man. I don't know where I am. Please help me. Bethan Avery. This must be a hoax, because Bethan Avery is another young girl who went missing 20 years ago. As more letters arrive, Margot becomes consumed by finding the sender and, unlike the police, convinced that the girls' disappearances are connected. Solving this puzzle could save someone's life, but could it also cost Margot her own? And this was like #1 in the charts at Sainsbury's anyway, so I really liked the idea of that. I love like mystery novels, so I picked that one up. And then on the complete flip side, I'm a sucker for some chick lit, and this one is called White Lies and Wishes, and it's by Kathy Bramley. I've never read anything by her before, and I won't read the back of this, but it's like basically 3 women who meet by chance on one winter's day, and in a moment of carpe diem madness embark on a mission to make their wishes come true by September. Easy, at least it would be if they hadn't been the teeniest bit stingy with the truth. I promise you I can read. But it just sounded like quite a fun one to read, and I think I'm definitely itching to read this one first. But if you would like me to do like book review videos, like let me know, because maybe we can pick one every month and agree to read it as like sort of like a book reading mums club. I don't know about you, but I always start with really good intentions and never manage to do it because I'm never putting myself first. So maybe we can spur each other on. Like let me know in the comments below. But that's those. Then One of the main reasons I went to Sainsbury's was to get Daisy some light clothes, and ideally I was looking for a coat and I could not find her a coat. But let me know in the comments below if you've seen any nice like coats for like, I'm looking for like 9 to 12 or like 12 to 18 months ones, because Sainsbury's just had like Max, like Kaggle type things, and they're really lovely, but I don't know if that's quite good enough for her yet, like, because I think she'll still be cold. But I did pick up a few little bits anyway, and I will show you what they are. So the first thing I picked up were some bibs, and if you followed me for any length of time, you might know that Daisy is a nightmare when it comes to bibs. Like, she just doesn't keep them on, she pulls them off, and the ones that we've been using are a lot shorter on her now because she's grown, and I think it's because she's very aware of them being right here and flipping up in her face that she's always ripping them off. And I saw these, and they aren't like, there's no velcro, they like pull over her head like a t-shirt, so she can't get them off, and they're like fabric ones, and they're a little bit bigger as well, so they should cover all of it. And one says hungry little unicorn, which I've got to say isn't my usual vibe when it comes to clothes, but this one's got stars on, which is quite cute. And that's another one, it's a little unicorn as well, and it was either between this or like little kitty, and I thought unicorn was that bit sassier. And then the other one I found does have a velcro tie, but it's a bigger one of these coverall long sleeve bibs, and this one says having a whale of a time, and it's lined at the back, so like anything that she spills on herself won't go through her clothes. So I'm gonna give this one a go, and the pack of 3 was £4, and then this one was £3. Then I also got her a pair of tights just because I really liked them. I thought they were really cute, and these are in 6 to 12 months, and they're anti-bobble. £6 for the 3 of them. And there is a navy pair with little bows indented on. There's this oatmeal pair, which is quite cute, and then there's like an oatmeal in pink. And then because I'm a sucker, there was like a little toy sale on a lot of stuff, and I bought this Daisy, and it's a little bear Rattle, and he was like £2.66, something like that in sale, and she squealed with delight all the way around Sainsbury's with this. And then I got Bill this mystery pack Zoom Zoom, and it's like one of those Zoom Zoom toys, but they have like either a little like vehicle or a bed or something like that in there. So I got that him because I couldn't get Daisy something and not get him something. And that oh no, there's one more thing, and then my purse in here. Then I got one of these, and it's one of those candle lighters, and I have like matches, and it's refillable adjustable flame. I'm gonna open this, one sec. So this is it. I feel like Harry Potter. Expecto Patronum. Oh my god, that's so cool. I think that's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So I feel like this is life-changing, because not only does it look like a wand, but it means I don't have to faff around with matches. I think you can like refill it with gas, which scares me a little bit, and I'm definitely going to keep this out of reach of little hands. Oh, and one thing I forgot to show you, because I'd already got it out of the bag, is this. I just picked her up this little dress and long sleeve onesie set. It was £10, but I just really liked this more than anything. Like the onesie, yeah, okay, that's cute, but I really like the pinafore, and I like the colours on it, and I think she'll look really cute in this. Much as I said when I was pregnant, I wasn't a big fan of pink. Daisy really suits it, so I thought that was quite nice, and I got that in 9 to 12 months. Then food wise, I'm just going to pull it out really quickly so this video doesn't end up being too long. So first thing I got is a massive cucumber, because we go through these like you would not believe in this house. Kids love it, I love it, great for salads. I got some lean beef mince, so it's 5% fat, and I'm going to do a Slimming World doner kebab with this. I think probably Saturday night we'll do that, which is great. I always grab mince when I go because I love it. Next thing, which I've never seen before, is 5% fat pork mince, which I was really interested to see, because like I've never seen this anywhere else, and this is free, and pork mince normally is not free because you can't really get it that low in fat. So if you're a Slimming Worlder and looking for something like this, then hit Sainsbury's. Then next up are some Pink Lady apples, because I mentioned in my last video that I really like those. I just think they're really. Then I got some Pink Lady apples because I've been loving these as like a speedy snack. And some easy peelers for that same reason. and bananas. No, they are not speed, but they are free, and I still think they're really good for you, and the kids love them as well. I got a pack of reduced mushrooms. These were sliced, and I'm making a spag bowl for tea, and I just thought they were cheaper than anything else. I'm going to eat them today, and now I don't have to chop them, so I took these home with me. I picked up honey roast British ham pieces, and this is British pork cured and cooked from selected cuts, and it just looked really nice, and I thought as like a free snack, which I'm assuming this is, I will have to check. It just looked really yummy, so I'm going to give that a go, and again the kids will love that if it's not free. I got Angel Delight butterscotch flavour because this was a treat for Bill really. I might let Daisy have like a little taste, but I thought this with some banana at the weekend as a little treat for him would be really nice, and I think it's like a staple when you're a kid, so that's for him. I got some fat-free natural cottage cheese because I might try and do like a Slimming World sin-free quiche at the weekend at some point, maybe for lunch for me. But it's great with like baked potatoes and salad and stuff anyway. I got, now this is the main reason why I went, so I'm going to get all of these out. So I went because I knew that Sainsbury's had been doing some interesting things with veggies, and I got the butternut squaffles. So they're like that, and they look like waffle shaped, and you can roast them in the oven. I might actually try them in my Halo like acti fryer thing. So I've got those. I got the butternut crinkle cut butternut chips. And again, butternut is like speed food, so butternut squash is, sorry. So I thought I would try those again, and I can use those in my Halo or in the oven. I saw these while I was there, and it was chunky Mediterranean vegetables, which all come in a bag, and you just chuck them in a tray and roast them in the oven. And what I really liked about these is that a lot of the time you'll see these in all of the stores, like Tesco, everywhere, but they'll always like have some sort of like olive oil coating on them, which then renders them useless if you're trying to be good on Slimming World. But these have nothing on them. You add the oil yourself, or fry light yourself with your herbs, and I just really like the idea of that, so I got those as well. And then I also got broccoli rice because, well, why not? Why not have broccoli rice? So I'm going to try that and see what it's like. Then I got some of these light and free yogurts. I think these might be like maybe once in, or they could be completely free. I will find out and put it on the screen now. But they were strawberries. But they're strawberry flavour. They're 58 calories each, and it's Greek style yogurt, and I just thought I would give them a go. And they're 0% fat and 0% added sugar, which I really like the idea of. And yeah, I'm going to see what I think of those. I got some tomatoes. I got some basmati rice. What else did I get? I got some pastrami because I love this stuff, and I didn't realise that it would be free. I think it is anyway. So I'm going to enjoy this either like in a salad or using my Hexby and having like a sandwich with it or something, because I just think it's really fit. It's nice meat this. Then I got a barbecue fajita mix, and yes, this does have sins. I think it might be a couple of them, or maybe 3, but when you share it between the 2 of you, it's not too bad. And what me and Mark like to do is do like fajita bowls with like all of the chicken and the peppers and the onion, but instead of wraps, we will either use lettuce wraps and then like some fat-free yogurt to cool it down if we want to, or like a homemade salsa, or we will do it with like salad and rice, or maybe even the broccoli rice we could use. So got one of those to try with the broccoli rice. What else? I got a mini egg yogurt, sadly not for me. I got some Muller Lights. Now I don't know about you, but I might be one of very few Slimming Worlders that isn't a massive fan of these. I don't eat that many yogurts, but I do quite like the banana and custard one, so I picked that up. And then I got the vanilla with dark chocolate one, maybe like for overnight oats or to pimp up some like baked porridge, I don't know yet. And then I also got one of the blackcurrant and licorice flavours to try, so I found that in my local Sainsbury's, so maybe look there. I've not seen it anywhere else yet, but I'm excited to try try them. Then I got some bin bags, and I got 2 rolls of foil. And these are actually what excited me the most about my trip there, and I didn't even realise that they existed. But basically I got an espresso machine for my birthday, and I got a aeroccino thing, like a milk frother basically with it. And obviously you can use semi-skimmed milk on Slimming World, or skimmed, or even 4-5 if you want to go there. Then I saw this when I was like mooching around the milk aisle, and it's Oatly, which is like an oat drink. But it's the, is it barista or barista? Barista? I don't know. It's for people that make coffee edition, and it basically froths up really well, and I think you can have 200 and something of this as your hex A. So I got 2 of them, and they're like long life as well, which is handy because it doesn't take up too much room in your fridge if you haven't got the room. So you just put one in the cupboard and open one and keep that one in the fridge. And I'm really excited to try this, and it's 100% cool for vegans as well, and it's Swedish. So if you're like me and love your coffee, definitely check this out. And that is everything, and probably one of the longest hauls I've ever done. I'm so sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed it. So make sure you give this random video a thumbs up if you did, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I will be back hopefully on Monday with a weekend vlog, but other than that, I hope you have a smashing weekend or day depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Bye.